Hi you guys. Okay, this is where I'm coming up with so far. The roof I just threw on really fast because I don't know if we ever talked about exactly what kind of roof you wanted. You could go hips on the ends, hip here, hip here. I'm not quite sure what you wanted, so I just threw this on to get you thinking, and I put a little shed above the back porch. In the back, just to start discussions, I put a concrete slab in back, and this being more of a deck kind of a thing. So I need to know what you want there. Okay, if we start at the foundation, to show you what I've been doing. This, I made a 42-inch wall, and it'll be a 6-inch by 12-inch foundation or footing underneath it. I believe you want as tall a wall as you can get with a 4-foot panel. That's an easy thing for the foundation guys to do. It gives you a lot more working room down there. This here would be a framed in wall with, you know, like openings every so often to get passed through between. The garage foundation need only be like 30 inches and then slab on grade in there. This shows the joists. I highly recommend the manufactured silent floor joists, TGIs. They're just so quick to do, and they're as squeak proof as you're gonna get. They're just a really good product. And they just split it right down the middle, and that's your bearing, that's your bearing, and that's your bearing. Everything is pretty much exactly as you had sent me in your last edition, and I think it mostly works. I'm still a little bit, you can see I did something different here. We can look at that first here. The master. What you got when you got 10 feet, and so I put this over here, but that's totally dependent upon where you are with the vanity. If you only need a 4-foot vanity, single sink, then that works really about as good as you can get. What the problem you got with this is, if you're gonna have a soaker tub, you've got to give yourself 4 foot's nice, but let's say 3. We go 3'6", and then if you go with the toilet, if the toilet were there, you'd need to get it at least approximately 34, and then you'd only have in front of this 1'8", well, in front of the toilet. That still can work if that's the way you want to do it. If you want the long vanity, we can move this around. I just wanted to show you that for an exception. What I have kind of figured here is approximately, well, let's see, a 6 foot for your soaker, leaving your 4 foot for that, the shower. So that's what I got going there. I kind of, if you want me to move this around, and you don't mind that this is crowding it right at the end, then I can see where you'd want to have more vanity space, but then this last portion of it is going to be real crowded, and it's going to make a little bit crowded over there. So that's why I'm suggesting that. The laundry room, I think works fine as long as you don't need a lot of space in there, and it's fine. You showed, I think, like bifold doors in there, but if you want those, that's fine. But for going in and out of over and over again, the pre-hung doors vastly superior. Bathroom over here is just as drawn. One thing I am kind of thought of and I'm suggesting right here is at the end of this closet, just put a little, it only has to be about 18 inches deep, or even 16, I think is what I drew it, and then you got a nice little linen closet straight across from that. So that's just kind of an idea. This That's all. I didn't change anything down here. I don't know what size doors you want. I think I drew 2.6. To me, 3-foot doors are a good way to go for getting in furniture, and if anybody ever winds up in a walker or wheelchair. Look at the windows really quick in here. I went off of your plan. They were 3 foot. That's the size they were. I didn't know how deep you wanted them to be, how the depth of them. So I made them 5 foot. If that's not what you had in mind, you let me know. You had said you wanted a suggestion. It depends on where you put your bed. If your bed, this is a nice window to put right above your bed for letting in light, and you always have a nice, like the sky coming in through that window. Other than that, I just put a 6x4. If you were going to put the bed going this way, then I'd move this around on top of the bed. That just is I think a 5x3.6 and a 5x3.6. Again, I didn't know exactly what you wanted for your windows in front, so other than the widths, which were 3, 4, 3, and 3, and I just made them 5 foot deep. Okay, now let's go to the kitchen, because I did make a slight change there. This I thought was too long in your drawing, because of this is pretty, in a dining room you want, especially when you got the pantry over there, you want to be able to get around real. So the way I've got is 10, I think it's 11 foot, and the way your plan showed it was just 10 feet. You could easily bring this out and make this longer right there if you wanted more cabinet space. But other than that, I left this your kitchen pretty much as drawn. So, and your door there, I made this an archway. I didn't know if that's what you wanted or not, but that's just what I drew in for this. Other than, I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. This ought to give you some things to think about. Make sure that the windows are right. Let me know if you like this or the toilet here. And then if you do want me to shorten that like it is and add like that. And then about the roof, that's a big thing I need to know about. So that gives you some stuff to mull over and get back to me on.